Most people think copywriting is a creative writing exercise, but if you want words to actually generate revenue, you have to approach it as an act of precision engineering. General content is built to inform or entertain, but ad copy is strictly action-oriented. Its only job is to prompt a specific, measurable response from the reader. Today, we're going to build a high-converting 6-layer advertisement from the ground up, using nothing but a product and a blank page. We follow this specific blueprint because it provides a reliable methodology to transform a distracted scroller into an active buyer. Step 1 of that blueprint is defining your objective. Before you write a single word, you need to know exactly what result this ad must produce. Your goal should be so specific that you can state it in one simple sentence, like get the user to claim a free audit, or purchase a discounted web hosting plan. With your goal locked in, step 2 is mapping your target audience. You have to understand their specific pain points and gauge how much they already know about your solution. If you are selling luxury, your tone needs to be aspirational and focused on exclusivity. But if you are talking to a utility seeker, you need to drop the flair and use direct, benefit-led language focused on efficiency and price. If you skip these foundational steps, you end up writing to everyone and appealing to no one, causing the psychological structure of your ad to collapse before it even begins. Now we move to step 3, headline ideation. This is the single most critical functional layer of your entire advertisement. According to advertising legend David Ogilvy, 80 cents of your advertising dollar is spent on the headline alone. To understand why, we look at the AIDA model, a framework mapping the cognitive stages of a consumer. The headline is exclusively responsible for that very first stage, capturing attention by breaking through visual and mental clutter. To prevent vague headlines, run ideas through the 4 U's checklist. First, urgent, leveraging deadlines or immediate pain relief to force action. Second, unique, proving your solution differs from alternatives. Third, useful, offering practical benefits. Fourth, ultra-specific, backing claims with exact data. If your headline fails to hit these precise metrics, the prospect moves on. The rest of your copy goes unread, and your investment is wasted. Once you have their attention, the subheadline acts as a psychological bridge. It expands on the headline's promise just enough to keep the reader engaged as they transition into the core message. That brings us to step 4, drafting the body copy. This section requires a strict 3-part layout to systematically build a persuasive case. You open with a lead paragraph that hooks the reader and validates their specific pain point. At the end, you close with a summary paragraph that recaps the core value and builds momentum. Between those 2 paragraphs is the meat of the copy. Here, you provide logical proof, directly translating product features into ultimate emotional benefits. By carefully linking proof to benefits, this interior architecture reliably shifts the consumer's cognitive state from passive interest into an active desire for your solution. Now we channel that desire into step 5, adding a slogan for brand identity and a call to action, which gives the user explicit instructions on what to do next. The rule here is strict. Use strong action verbs emphasizing the value the user gains, rather than the effort they have to expend. Claim your free audit works far better than submit form. We also anchor the bottom of the ad with mandatory information, like legal disclosures, physical addresses, and logos, to ensure transparency and establish immediate trust. You now have a complete layout, but first drafts are inherently flawed, which is why step 6 is editing for mechanics and pacing. You must edit the text to shave away fluffy vocabulary, converting passive phrases into the active voice to maintain a fast, continuous reading momentum. This ruthless editing process removes lingering cognitive friction, ensuring the prospect doesn't hesitate before they actually click that button and complete the action. We have built a fully assembled 6-layer advertisement, working from the mandatory trust signals at the foundation all the way up to our highly targeted headline. Every piece of this physical structure mirrors the AIDA funnel, grabbing attention, holding interest, building desire, and providing a clear path for action. Your immediate next step is to take this raw, drafted architecture and load it into your digital design tools so you can launch the campaign. You now possess a predictable, psychologically sound blueprint to ensure your creative execution is always aligned with a structure designed to convert human attention into business revenue.